What's up, everybody? It's Sparrow with a Gun here from Sleepless Nights with another episode on No Man's Sky. When we left off in the last episode, we found what I dubbed, quite possibly, our home planet, which is kind of an all-around cool place, no pun intended, but it's ice, or snowy, and it's got water, so that's kind of cool. But then it also has trees and stuff, so it was kind of something that I hadn't really encountered before. Much like these things. Whatever these are. So obviously, since this is turning into our home planet, I will most definitely want to, at some point, get, all of the animals and stuff scanned and renamed and all that crap. I did pose a question to everybody at the end of the last episode, which was ideas for naming the planet. Now, some of you eagle-eyed people might have noticed down in the bottom left, I've already named the planet Sleepless Alpha Prime. I don't know why. It just kind of came to me, and I thought, hey! This is my planet. You're not supposed to be attacking me. Crazy T-Rex looking thing. Seriously, dude. Back up off me. Dude, this thing's all about me right now. Sorry, bro. I really want to hurt him, but it's seriously like a T-Rex looking thing. It's like a T-Rex bird. Hey, self-defense. So yeah, there was a couple of different suggestions in the comments and things, but I don't know why. I like the idea of like the naming convention of like Alpha Prime and stuff like that. It sounds important. It sounds like the first. What the heck? What is hitting me? What just hit me? Okay, seriously though, no. What hit me? There's no animals around. There's no glowy plants. What hit me? Okay. Well, thought this was a nice place. Anyways, so yeah, I'm grateful for everybody throwing in their suggestions. It definitely got my creative thinking going and stuff like that. I didn't end up using any suggestions, but I appreciate them nonetheless. Mainly just because that one just came to me, and I was like, that's kind of cool. Maybe at some point there'll be a Sleepless beta something, or, you know. I mean, we named the base... Wait, did we name the base? I didn't name the base. Did I? Yes, I did. Didn't I? I guess I didn't rename this one. I renamed another one when I was experimenting with it. That's right. That's right, because it's supposed to be Sleepless HQ. So, Sleepless HQ is located on Sleepless Alpha Prime. You know, like, it just kind of sounded super cheesy, comic book, you know, Autobot type thing, Transformers, you know, Alpha-Trion, Cybertron, all that stuff. I don't know. Unfortunately, I feel like there should be, even if it required a lot of resources or something, a way to maybe rename them again. But I understand why they didn't go that route, because it would just get crazy ridiculous all the time. But still, it seemed like a safe bet. It wasn't too crazy, wasn't too goofy, you know, all that kind of stuff, but it all just kind of felt right. I liked it, so I went with it. We have 7 species left. I did name one of these species, by the way. This guy. Frogilius rexus, mainly because it looked like a T-Rex body with a frog head or something. I tried to come up with a couple different names for these guys, but it wasn't working very well. Gosh, I got a bunch of dinosaurs on my planet. Kind of reminds me of Spore, actually, when I played Spore. I made a bunch of, like, bird people. Anyways, so I've added on here an extra cylinder room, but I think, since we found our home base, we're going to revert a little bit back to base building. Though, I do... Oh, you know what? I don't know if I can go to the space anomaly more than one time. Wait, was that even there? I don't think that was there last time. So I definitely need to check them out. Let's use up some stuff. I'm full on my inventory because I unloaded a bunch and I took a lot out of my freighter so that I could build here. So I got plenty of room. But one thing I want to do, I don't like the circle type thing really all that much. So I'd kind of like to move into these square rooms But I don't really like the square room on top of the cylinder room, so I want to make that kind of its own thing out here somewhere. I do have to be a little bit careful because I had enough resources to rebuild certain other things. So I have to make sure that I can still replace those. So for now, let's do like the specialist terminals and all that kind of stuff. Like I tore all that down, so I have to make sure I have enough to replace it. For now, we're gonna do a couple of straight corridors, but eventually I will probably do glass for most everything. Okay, why can't I was gonna say, why can't I put that there? Now I could put it here. That's intriguing. I kind of want to see what that does, so let's try that for a second. There's also been some new updates to the overall building mechanic as well. I mean, obviously we have the square rooms and stuff like that, but when you go to color, there's also a material section now. It is kind of unfortunate it doesn't tell you what material these are, but I still think that's kind of neat that you can do different materials. It doesn't all just have to be the same. Like, is this wood? Kind of looks like wood. Maybe. I also need to toggle my light on, I think. That kind of looks like a wood grain. Maybe. I'm not really sure. That looks like the standard. That's like a worn metal. That's kind of like a needs to be painted type of metal. And then I think this is either brushed or wooden. Might just be a brushed look. I can't quite tell what it's actually supposed to be, but then I think this is the default. And then we have color, which I think this is my overall favorite color scheme, and it matches our planet pretty good. So we're going to go with that for now, because I like it. Okay. Now there's also the cuboid room type stuff as well that we have to look at. For now, let's just throw a ladder there. Actually, this is really kind of cool because it kind of gave it a black and blue look to it, which is kind of neat. I like that. I don't know if there's more of a, like, I don't think there's ever a, oh, there's a white one, but it's got an orange off color. I don't think there's a white base color without anything else, though. So this is the square rooms. This is kind of cool. What are the connection points? Okay, they're squared instead of like the circular rooms and the way they're set up, so that's interesting. I definitely want to use these hollow doors. They look so cool. Door which allows quick access to any structure while regulating the temperature and toxicity of the interior. So it's basically like a one-block airlock kind of thing. Kind of like the door, but... Oh, wow, I can make 175 of those. Alright, so some of the new stuff we have. We have a biodome, which I am definitely going to want to do. Mainly because I think that's a much cooler way to grow crops than all the surface stuff. There is a viewing sphere, which is like an observatory. This kind of stuff is what I meant, like there's glass walk corridors and stuff like that, instead of... oh, and then we got curved ones. I definitely like the look of those curves. That's kind of cool. We might use the curved ones on the spherical areas. Like here, to curve around towards something. That would be kind of an interesting use. X-shaped corridor. These aren't... these I don't think have glass on them, though. But they might be necessary in certain areas. And then after that, you get into some of the infrastructure things I haven't really found a use for, to be honest. Even though I have the... These are almost like, exterior, I think. Like, I think you have to place them outside somewhere. Yeah. So I'm not really quite sure how I'd want to use these just yet. I haven't quite come up with a lot of uses for them. Maybe if you wanted to, like, try and make a outside walkway or something. I don't really know. I'd have to play around with them a little bit. Maybe I should actually do a creative mode at some point and kind of test that. One thing I wanted to see is, I want to see if I can put the storage units in these square rooms, or do I need the cuboid? Okay, so I need cuboid rooms for these. Oh, that's the other thing I needed to do. I want to see how the, how this sub-room works. So let's grab... I can't really see invalid position. So, without some kind of door to get into this second floor, I don't really know how it's going to work. And actually, I might take it out, because it looks like... Yeah, I'm going to take it out, because it looks like all that down there won't work. So what we're going to do instead is do... Where is it? It's under cube, I think. We might do some of this stuff where... Oh, it doesn't really snap that well to this, though. I was hoping it would snap to the base of it or something, and we could use it as kind of like a... Well, that's unfortunate. That didn't really work the way I wanted it to. But see, like these, I can't snap to this stuff. Alright, so for now, let's go ahead and remove that. And I think I might actually go off this way. I know, it's a little, not very well thought out, I will admit. But that was part of what I wanted to do this episode, was kind of work with some different stuff and kind of try and experiment and play around with a few things and see what you guys thought, and maybe you would have ideas. Okay, so that's a regular room. There's a lot of new stuff for this, too. We had all these as basics, but see, without a cuboid room, I can't attach to the flooring like that. I might be able to do this one. No? And then there's stairs. So basically, I just want to start with this. After this area right here, other than some biodomes, I really don't want to have much circular, because I'd like to have a more open walkway, and I've got a couple of really cool ideas I like. There's a glass room, which is cool, but we're going to need more glass. So for now, let's just throw a couple of rooms here. And essentially what I'm going to do is basically what I had before, which is a room for... it's going to be a room for the storage units, essentially. I don't think these were colored. Are they? Oh, they are. Okay, so the cuboid rooms kind of end up white. That's cool. I think, though, I might... I will say, one thing I like about No Man's Sky's building structure is I really like how easy it is to mix and match and experiment with stuff. Like, if you decide you don't like something, it's very simple to switch it back around and be like, no, I don't really think I care for that. Which is a really impressive system to me. Let's see, how many was that? That was 3. So 1, 2, 3. We can do 4 on this side. 5, 6, 7. Oh, wait. I miscounted somewhere. Oh, 0. 1, 2, 3. Okay. It's not really gonna make a whole lot of sense at all, but I guess it doesn't really matter if they're numerically ordered properly. So let's just add another room, because basically it's what you put in them and what you paint them as and stuff is what matters. So there's our storage units. So for that, I'm good. Now, with that in mind, what do I have left in my inventory? Quite a bit, actually. And there was something that used the lubricant. Was it a landing pad, I think? Maybe it was under tech. Yeah, landing pad. Okay, so I'd like to use this, but I had a really tough time getting my ship to land on it, so I'm not really sure if it's actually useful to me or not. It doesn't really seem to be honest. So one thing we're gonna do is we're gonna run over real quick and head to the space anomaly. And I'm gonna see if I can talk to Polo again. See if he'll give me what I need. Because I have all the ranks for him. It's all based on the survival, I guess. I have all the ranks for him. I just gotta get him to talk to me. Alrighty. So we've arrived at the space anomaly. I like how the objective is interact with the life form. First of all, there's 2. Let's not forget Nada. Alright, Polo. What you got for me? Tell me you got what I'm looking for. A whole galaxy for you, just for you. You must see it all. Aha, no, I joke. A few more systems, maybe? Transmit warp data. Oops. So I thought it was all based on the, thingy. Before taking the warp data, Polo gazes deep into my eyes, trying to discern if I am changed by my long travels. There's... Man, Ricochet, I need a warp thingy. Crazy pants? Alright. I don't really need to resume the path because I think I still have a spot for it. So let's just keep going with resources and hopefully she'll give me what I need. Or they, I don't know. Toxin suppressor. Not what I need. You guys aren't helping me at all. You're not, Polo. Don't make noises at me. You're not helping me at all. Not in the slightest. Alright. So yeah, I don't know if they just spontaneously show up and, you know, I happen to be... Look at my cool little planet. Blue and white planet, just like I want. Sleepless, Alpha Prime. Look at that. It's beautiful. I love it. Actually, color scheme-wise, it is perfect. It was exactly the planet color I was looking for. While I'm here, though, I'm going to go ahead and run to the space station and sell some stuff. Okay, so we're back here at Sleepless HQ. It's getting kind of cool. And I found actually one other super awesome benefit of this actual planet. Well, not really planet, but location, exact location of this base. So normally when you go to put down a save point, it has to be this little yellow orb or orange orb thing that looks like a planet. It has to be like, well, as the... I think that's actually what it's saying, is that has to be attached to a planet kind of thing. I'm not sure because like stuff like this doesn't have it and things. So I'm not entirely positive, but it does look like a globe, so you're like, okay, it's got to go on the planet. But we have just a hair, just a touch, little bit of the planet coming in here, so I can actually put my save point inside, which is kind of awesome. So I mean, granted, you could put it right outside, not a big deal, but I thought that was really kind of cool, and we could always move it later. But I just thought that was kind of neat. That I could actually keep I can stay out of the weather, and I can just walk in and save it. The other thing that I'd like to explore with tech, this is a shield station, but at some point I'd like to get one of these health stations, like maybe just stick it somewhere. Mainly because, you know, that would be kind of cool for, like, I think that would be life support and I wouldn't have to waste resources. Now, as far as farming goes... We have the ability to do these guys, which are the freestanding, which from the looks of things I just noticed. Come on, you can climb faster than that. So you can actually put these in the corners of these circular rooms, so that's kind of cool, as opposed to the freestanding ones which won't go in there. So it's almost like these are for cuboid rooms and these are for... That's interesting. It says available to build and then I have 0 of what I need, so that's weird. But the other option is to do one of these biodomes, which, as fate would have it, I actually have 2 suspension fluid, so I need 5 glass and 80 titanium, all of which I think I have. One other thing you might notice, I did change the structure around to the containers are now in a row down here instead of up here. What actually happened, I completely forgot until I went to the station and then warped back. The warp point for my plane is like right over here. And so it warped right in the middle of them. That bothered me, so, you know.
Temperature levels stabilized.
Alright, so what do I need? What do I need to make glass? Glass is just chrysogen, okay, which is also native to this planet, by the by, just FYI. Now, I accidentally recolored all of these, so I don't know what's what anymore, unfortunately. I might go and just reorganize it all at some point. Alright, there's chrysogen. But I need... Oh, I've got plenty of titanium, okay. So let's grab, like, this. I might actually put some of this platinum back, because I don't need all of it. I just needed it for the save point, actually, in fact. And then let's grab all of this. And I need about 8 glass, was it? So how much does this cost? 30? Not much. Okay, I'm definitely going to have to do something about my inventory here. So that's 4, and then 5. Alright, so let's expand a little bit. Let's build some. I've got plenty of titanium now. Or iron. I basically gutted my freighter other than the planter area. That I did not really gut or anything yet. I planned to, but I wanted to make sure that I could kind of support whatever I was trying to do. Okay, what is going on here? I need a corridor, maybe. I'm trying to figure out why it wouldn't let me build anything, so I probably need a corridor point. Like that. Now I can probably do cube rooms. So let's see. We've got a curve there. Oh, this is actually going out on top of... Oh. Okay. Now, here's an interesting thing. I can't put in a wall or a window there. And I can't put in a floor, and I can't do a door. Okay. So I guess let's just start off with a room. Oops, did that? Okay, that was what I meant to do. And like I said, we're just experimenting today. All of this is reversible. None of it is necessary to stay the way that it is. If you guys, you know, have any suggestions, come up with better ideas, lay them on me. I'm not worried about it. There's roof cap things I could probably put down. Ooh, and that's cool. I need more Heridium, but we could put in a stair system. That's always fun. We kind of have a door thing already. We don't really need a door there. Floor, though, is what I'm looking for. Now, why won't it let me snap to that? Oh, there it goes. It wasn't letting me do it for a minute. Like that. That was weird.
Weather warning. Incoming storm.
Okay, so that's pretty cool. I'm trying to figure out... I don't think the...
Extreme night temperature detected.
I don't think that really does that much. I mean, there's a little bit of a drop there, but I'm not really worried about that, to be honest. Unless there's something... Like, if I can't build on this or something, then that would be a problem for me. Let's find something... Okay, that I don't have the materials for. I need to test something! I need something to test this. How about just decorations? Where's just, like, some... Or maybe these guys. Okay, so I can put them here. Oh, see, I can't put them there. Ah! Okay. So I do need the flooring. Okay. Alright, alright. So where was that? That was under cube rooms. I hope I don't end up using all my iron on this, but I'm not super crazy worried about it. It is super touchy, though, with its points. Like, if I just put it here, it doesn't want to do it, but if you snap to one of the side points, then it lets you. So it's being kind of finicky in that regard. Not really sure why this room's kind of looking purple all of a sudden. Okay, so... And I'm kind of a knucklehead. I've been, like, trying to put things here and snap it to that. I didn't realize you can actually just point over to the other snap points. So that's cool. That's pretty slick. Alright, now let's do our specialist terminals, just to get them out of the way for now. Oh gosh, yes, I know. We know this already. We've been here before. I mean, they're kind of sunk in, but... Oh well. Now, there's one other thing I want to try. And that's if I take this out, instead of snapping to the wall where it doesn't let me, can I snap it to... No. Okay, I can't snap it to that. I was going to see if I could snap to the actual storage unit down there. But it is a no-go. Come on. I'm looking at you. There we go. Alright, so, yeah. We're just gonna have to settle for them to be stuck in the floor, I guess. Because... yeah. That's like... I mean, it looks kind of silly, and we'll probably move them at some point, but for now, at least I can make sure I've got all my people. So that works. I've got my inventory cleared up, so where now I can make more glass. Nobody's feet are sticking through the wall, so that's cool. There does seem like there's something going on there. Oh, yes, that's always been there. I just never looked. Alright. Okay, so I have, what, 5? So 6, 7, 8. And I just now thought of this. I actually need some more iron if I have any, because I'm going to need to make, I did use a lot of my iron there, because I need to make another ladder, or something, at the moment, at least, temporarily, so that we can get up here and see what this biodome looks like. Where is the stuff? There it is. Oh, player inside. So maybe I have to do this from outside. Mayhaps. Sweet. Okay, so our base is doing pretty cool. Going good. About this ladder, though. Room parts, where'd you go? There you are. So, I need a ladder here. It always tells me I can rotate things, and then it never... Wait, what did I just do? I just did... Oh, I placed it! No, I don't want it. I don't really want it like that. So let's see if I can move this around. Yeah, it never lets me rotate this. I don't understand why, though. Like it... Oh, there it goes. You have to tap it. That's so weird. If you hold it, it says, you know, to left stick to rotate, but it's tapping that actually rotates it. That's so weird. Alright. So that's very odd. We're gonna do that. Oh, this is cool looking. Oh, that's awesome! That is too cool. It's got like flowing water and stuff or something. Oh, that's awesome. I love it. And then we got a full view? What? Alright, now, before we go farming it up, I'd actually like to see, is there any... Oh, you can attach it to stuff. Ooh. Well, in that case, that gives me an idea. Some of you may already know where I'm going with this. Give me that back. Did it give me the ladder? I think it did. Okay. Just in case, give me that back anyway. And then we're gonna take this one out and put in a biodome right there. Now we can put in a ladder right there. How awesome is that? That's really freaking cool. I love these biodomes. So I'm definitely planning on doing like some biodome areas. Like if we have another area go that way or that way and make that all the squared. What's my perimeter here anyway? Kind of that. So if we do all of that out there as like the squared off area, then I might do an offshoot over here and do like a second dome or something. I'm not really sure. Maybe have left and right and have 2 more domes or something that are lower than this one, and then maybe go further out. I don't know. I like the, when you see in space movies and stuff, the multi-planet, or not multi-planet, the multi-module pod type buildings. And they have like one with a big dome and a couple smaller ones next to it and stuff like that. I love that kind of stuff. Farming wise, so we've got, with that doorway there, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 in total, but 1 blocking. So I'm thinking what I'll end up doing is having like 1 for like 1 of every kind of plant type of thing, and then maybe 2 for stuff I use all the time, like 1 being Mordite, 1 being, you know, something else, like maybe if I'm doing a lot of glass, maybe like Horizon or something like that. But yeah, I'm liking this biodome stuff. This is cool. Now, can I do a ladder? Like, can I? That's another thing that I want to know is do the biodomes have to be on top, or can they be in the middle? It would be weird. I'm not saying I want to put anything in the middle, just kind of experimenting with the game mechanics. Of can I? Not really should I. Doesn't look like it's snapping to let me put anything there. I question it because there's a round shape here just like the rest of them, so it was like, you know, can I put a... Oh wow, you can put a round room there? Oh hey, now that's kind of cool. Ooh, hey, now that's kind of neat. Stuff and things. Interesting stuff, man. There's some cool things you can do with this building mechanic. I may at some point switch over and do some kind of like creative mode or something and experiment. I'll probably just do that in my off time though if I want to just design a base. Anyways, that's going to do it for me today for this episode, so we're going to wrap things up here. I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, leave a like, and I'll see you all next time. Peace.